Welcome back, everybody, to the 2022 NXL World Cup here. We are on the premier field. I'm Vince from Let's Talk Paintball, joined in the booth by legends in the game, Alex Goldman and Kyle Spica. They're going to take over commentating duties here and do a little Tiger Wear show for this match. We have the Diamonds taking on the Shieldmaidens and Dallas Vibe taking on Destiny. So I'll go ahead and let them take over, and you'll hear me again at the end of the match.
Thank you. We got the Diamonds on the screen right here breaking out. They had double guns in the back center, one all the way up to the W. Looking snake side goes onto their side of the field. I love this move. Nobody at least caught her, and she gets a kill out of the brick. So they got their opponents all in the back line, and they're in the snake. It looks like this is definitely going to be Diamond's point here. Snake player trying to play cautious, going down the snake slow. Hopefully she knows that her teammate is right in front of her on their side, so she doesn't shoot her in the back. She's getting her gun up on that Dorito tower. Everybody seems to start pressing up for the Diamonds. Move being made through the center here. Snake player better get her gun up or hide.
Oh, wow. I wonder if the Shieldmaidens player knows. Wow.
So here's the thing on this field, and Kyle, you know, is communication's such a big factor because the zones are so big, and regardless bodies up or down, luckily this player at the wall for the Diamonds was ready for that move. Heads up play for her. And looks like a 2-on-1 here. Diamonds have the two bodies with the, miner being thrown. Not sure who that's on yet. Still two players alive for the Diamonds.
So I think that was Lopez maybe that came up through the middle here, looking at the roster, to pull it back for the Shieldmaidens. But, I mean, you know as well there's that blind spot if you come into the other team's wedge and you go unseen.
Oh, yeah. You're guaranteed at least a kill from there.
Yeah.
They got to come get you.
But the Shieldmaidens did do a good job of counteracting
and they
Diamonds getting up there into their wing.
And they could have actually took that point from the Diamonds if somebody would have played off that girl coming through the center.
Yeah.
If the girl in the snake brick would have seen that she was making that move and saw that she took out the snake player and then the girl in their brick,
sure,
she could have got in the snake unnoticed and probably got those last two bodies for the Diamonds. But that's what this field's about, is keeping your head up, seeing the chaos go down, and being the first to react. Now we got Dallas Vibe on your screen here. They were a past favorite. Always the team to look out for. Playing against Destiny, B. Young's team, shout out.
I believe Paxton's coaching Destiny.
Right, that would make sense.
Yeah, I think he was coaching.
So you know they're going to have some.
Maybe Latin Saints too. I think he was coaching them.
Right, he's staying busy this tournament. Yeah, so you know Destiny's going to have some good game plans then. Paxton coaching them up. Dallas Vibes here, waiting for the 10 seconds.
One thing I appreciate too with the women's Division 2 is they communicate better than even some of the pro teams out there.
Definitely.
One thing that.
Yeah, I mean they're shouting better than us. We're yelling nonsense half the time. There we go. Good start for that Destiny Snake player. Gets all the way to S1. I love that move. Checking off the center. Destiny follows it up with that half chip to cut off the Snake side. So now what you're seeing on your screen with the Snake 1 player for Destiny, when she sees her teammate, number 3, in that half brick cutting off the Snake, you know no one's wide in front of you. Let's get down the Snake. Let's go all the way down it, and let's go shoot those backs. Hopefully she'll realize that sooner than later, because I believe no one can stop her unless there's someone in the corner, which there's not. The furthest person out for Dallas Vibe is the Snake brick, and she can't really stop a Snake player crawling if you do it correctly, slow, and cautious.
Yeah, I mean, on a field like this, too, where it's very difficult to make it to the outside, if you do get that into the Snake right off the break and they're stuck like that, It's typically like game over. So
That's
right. You have to win through a different way of the field or get out. Dallas 5 will have to get out and make it.
If you're Destiny, you took that risk off the break. Let's go capitalize now.
Yeah. I mean, because honestly, too, as a Snake player, I both know this. If you wait too long to get down the field, the team could shoot your other guys, and then you're going to be the last
Or you
on
just
left.
give them a chance to fill out and kind of match that.
Sure.
And now she's starting to make moves. I would have liked to seen it 30 seconds ago, but at least she's getting down the field now. And she doesn't need to stop at these knuckles. She can go all the way, and she's going to see everybody. There we go. Wow. That's a good move for Destiny there, taking out the center player.
And staying alive. Again, we're seeing this.
Snake player for Dallas 5, though, slips out to the insert bunker on the Snake side.
I don't know if
Nobody's seen
saw
it.
that. No.
If she gets in the Snake, she can shoot this Destiny player in the back that's on her side if she keeps going. Missed her shot down the tape of the Snake. Now she's got a heads-up battle. Dallas 5 still has 4 players, though. I mean, they're dying hard out there. They're still alive. Only dropped 1 body.
Mouse, if you're this Destiny player in the Snake, do you tell your player that's in their wing?
Have to.
You have to right
let
now,
them
right?
know you're Snake. The difference right now, though, for the Destiny girl that's in their half chip, she doesn't technically have to look at the Snake just yet.
Sure.
And they just got a kill out of the Dorito Brick. Destiny gaining that body advantage. There's just not a whole lot of communication going on, but it doesn't seem to phase them. Oh, great move for the Destiny Snake player to go highway on the Dallas 5 player. Almost missed her. Realized she was still in the Snake 1. And she's looking to close that point. Good point. Oh, and she actually just got shot in the pack before she hit the buzzer.
Oh, and then hit it.
Yeah, let's see if the refs actually catch that, though. It was her own team, but that does count, unfortunately, whether you get hit by an opponent or teammate.
It might be okay if they have enough bodies there. It looks like they're going to be all right. Still a ton of bodies left.
Well, the game time has stopped, so that player for the Destiny player that was in the Snake definitely got shot first. The refs just need to discuss this. Yeah, so they realized it. Major's going up. That was a dirty hang.
Yeah, so what you guys didn't catch on that screen, the ref at the bottom left here just looks like they determined hit, dirty hang, yeah.
So error on Destiny right there. When you know it's kill 5, there's no reason to sprint and hit that buzzer. Take your time.
Yeah, plenty of game clock left.
Get checked by your teammates first before you hit that buzzer. I mean, be totally sure before you go hit that buzzer, just so you know you're going to secure that point.
Sure.
Plus, and look at that right there. She got shot by her own teammate. What does that tell you? They're not communicating enough. So those are some things that they should be discussing as they go back to the pit and go back to the drawing board there.
Sure.
Now we're going back to the Diamonds game here.
Diamonds versus the Shieldmaidens.
Shieldmaidens.
So it's interesting. The Shieldmaidens are they don't have a specific home field. They're from all over Europe.
Wow.
Yeah. So it came out. We have Malaysia, Norway, Germany, UK, Brazil, South Africa. That's awesome.
That is cool.
Team
covering a lot of areas. That's cool. Way to represent.
And now we have the Shieldmaidens on the left here.
And here we have.
They're starting with 4. Looks like all 4 guns up though. Good job on them.
That's right. Shieldmaidens did get a minor in that first point right before the point ended. And they just lose their Snake player. Trying to get to that insert bunker on the Snake side. Diamond's looking good here. They have a player in the half chip and the center wall. What I'd like to see from them, though, is some more communication so they both know what each other are doing and play off each other.
And we're seeing a third point in a row.
These women are getting after it. I love that move. I mean, it is there more times than not to get onto their side and get in that half chip, and she just gets 2 kills right there. So she's going to work.
So, I mean, this is something. If your team is constantly leaving that exposed, as we've seen that
Yeah,
happen
I mean,
in every point, you know, that's got to be something that somebody needs to watch, and that's either the lay down on the Dorito side, maybe the back center.
Yeah, there's a few spots that can watch it, and you know, get stung once, okay, but have it happen back-to-back times, now that's a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to communicate that stuff and give the feedback in the pit so those errors don't continue to happen.
Sure.
Diamond's looking good for a second point, and that's 2 points in a row that Shieldmaidens have gotten a minor penalty in back-to-back points. Now we're going back to the Destiny and Dallas Vibe block. This first point was pretty good, back and forth. Destiny with the strong snake push on that first point to take that. They did get a penalty while they hit the buzzer, but they did have the bodies to pull, so they still ended up getting the point. Now you're seeing on your screen Destiny getting to the start gate, getting ready for the breakout.
Oh, look. I'm on the
There we
big
go.
screen here.
Two handsome men commentating.
Yeah, decided to take a little stroll, go give some divisional love out here and give out some free Tiger stuff to people that are really putting a lot of effort, showing some good stuff, some heart, grit.
That's right. Destiny looking like they're going to come with an aggressive snake breakout again. Coming out to the snake corner for Destiny. I love that move. Switch it up. And they're back in the half chip on the snake side as well. So now they have the wide advantage, and they have a body up the center to block them off from trying to match them. Dallas Vibe also in the half chip, but they're looking inside. Looking Dorito side. They have that cross with the Dorito brick looking snake side.
Look at Destiny here with a slight advantage with a little more ground on the Dorito side, and then also the snake corner over here.
Definitely. And, you know, this field after the first point or two definitely comes down to situational and with the game clock. I mean, Destiny up a point. Yeah, that's only a point, but, I mean, you can literally lock this field up for 8 to 11 minutes right here and finish the game 1-0 if you really want to.
Sure.
I mean, you just got to make sure everybody's on board with that. And Destiny getting a kill out of the center there.
Not trying to do anything too fancy here, not give any bodies away.
And they don't need to. They're up a point. Let Dallas Vibe try to make the moves and come into your gun.
This shooting across here from this snake side wedge is pretty defensive move, especially being down bodies. You can't really see a whole lot. I feel like at this point you might need to look to go on the attack a little bit, come up to the middle.
Yeah, you only really need to look that way when a player gets into that second Dorito looking to get into the third one. I mean, that's the only gap that you really cover looking at that cross. And if there's not a body over there to be waiting on, you're kind of wasting time.
Sure.
She could be a little more involved playing the tape and helping her teammate in the snake door trying to get out. Snake player for Destiny moves out of the corner into the snake insert. I like that. Looks like she's going to eventually try to get into the snake. Dallas Vibe making a move into the wall, looking snake side.
Just lost a Dorito player, though, for Vibe. Oh, but it looks like, yeah.
And that was a great shot for the Dallas Vibe player in the wall, looking to come through on their side. That's a great move.
Great move.
Taking out the center player, still looking for bodies, doing it right.
Oh, but forgot about that snake side door over there.
She does take out two players, so it's a 2-on-2. Dallas Vibe in the snake brick. Dorito brick, looking Dorito side, and now they are also in the snake insert. So Dallas Vibe has actually taken back the advantage, I think so, if they can get into the snake.
That was a Raylan Burns, I believe.
That was a great
41
move.
that came through.
Shout out Raylan. Keep it up. Good talking from the Dallas Vibe snake player. I'd like to see eventually their player in the Dorito brick try to go match that 50 brick Dorito player. And the snake player for Dallas Vibe catches one. It's a 2-on-1 here. Snake player for Destiny is going to realize that, start coming down the field and look to stitch up this girl in the Dorito brick. And that's just heads-up play from the snake player for Destiny. Way to capitalize on that 2-on-1.
So Destiny putting up 2 points.
Yeah, they're staying more composed when the chaos is going down, and they're reacting. I mean, they're putting themselves in position to be in spots to close the game, and Dallas Vibes just kind of sitting back, hoping that Destiny's making those errors, and they're just not.
So, Mouse, you practice up in Sacramento a lot. Do you see the diamond?
I do see the diamonds out there. I don't get to generally watch them play points, but I know they're out there every weekend grinding, putting in the work. So, and look, it's showing.
Yeah.
We got the diamonds. Shieldmaidens on the screen. Looking to line up for this next breakout. Looks like they're going to go short on the snake side. Aggressive push through the center for the diamonds.
I like that too. Even though being up 2, still going for it.
Definitely. I mean, it almost solidifies you just getting the body off the field with you. And you're up 2 points.
Oh, wow.
What happened
And
there?
we had the Diamonds player did a jump shot and shot the Shieldmaidens player as she's coming up to the wall.
That's an awesome shot. I would have liked to see them slow it down a little bit. The snake player for the Diamonds should have stopped at that third knuckle there and just let her player at the wall know, hey, I'm here, and maybe got her to calm down instead of the wall player looking to wrap and getting caught there. So Diamonds losing 2 quick bodies there. And now Shieldmaidens with the outside advantage coming down to the snake side. And they have a player in the wall blocking off the snake side, so it's looking good for him this point. The Diamonds do have a player in that third Dorito looking to turn the field. And nobody knows she's in the 50 brick now on the Dorito side.
I don't know if she knows that the center wall is hot there.
She just figured it out. They both did. Snake player's about to shoot her, and they do take her out. So Shieldmaidens looking to take this point.
You know, it's tough, too, because the Diamonds there made a great move going straight up there off the break. I think, you know, there's that balance you're trying to find with, like, win that point a little bit slower. You don't need to push down the snake so hard. You have the ground. Let your center player, you know, get some production out of there. She's able to get 1 kill on that pop shot over the top on the Shieldmaidens coming up, but then, you know, really good on Shieldmaidens wall player to get that snake shot and also take out the person on the other side of the wall and then still stay alive, which was huge. I think that was the difference maker in that point.
Definitely. I mean, that's been the challenge on this layout even for the pro division, is knowing how much real estate to take and try to get away with, but then, you know, calming down once you get to those spots and letting the rest of your team catch up.
Sure.
Because I'll tell you, there hasn't been one player that's just been going off on this layout. It's complete team ball, specifically with this layout.
Yeah, I mean, we always do, and I know we did a little bit when I was on Impact with you guys, do like player of the day in the practices.
Yeah, we still have that going on.
And on Sunday, the last day of our practice, we couldn't figure out who it was.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah, because this field is huge with teamwork. You have to be, I mean, you might be able to get through some of these prelim games with like some reckless runs and, you know, some heroics running down the field, but I don't know if, you know, the teams that are in the later rounds, the semifinals and finals, are playing that good, solid team ball. It takes a whole, you know, the zones watch, this move that we saw happen in the first 3 points, coming into the other team's snake side wedge, like that has to be covered by someone.
For sure. Yeah, there needs to be production across the board with everybody if you're going to win these games out here and win the tournament. But we're seeing moments of all that.
Oh, so Vibe
each team
getting a little bit late run out to the box. I think they're going to be fine. That was Burns who made that good move up to the middle.
Dallas Vibe player out to the snake corner, dives in and checks out the center.
But Destiny making it to the snake, getting checked out here.
But you know what? When you get out to the snake corner, you kind of stop all attack on the snake side. But that's, not the thing they really need right now. Dallas Vibe needs to start looking to get down the field and get 2 points and tie this game up. I mean, they have plenty of time to do it, just under 8 minutes. Both teams at the wall looking the same way. Just a matter of time till one of them hears each other, either talking or shooting on the other side. Destiny player might have took a ball in the wall. Looks like she's still alive, though.
It looks like, well, actually, I think they're both maybe aware that they're there, or at least I see Destiny shooting at the wall a little bit.
Yeah, it's almost like they're both looking to get a kill first before they go do the trade out.
Yes, yeah, which is a smart play.
I think,
but if you both know they're there, I think at that point you don't want to get, someone to come around the wrong side and then live.
Definitely.
Go into your Dorito tower maybe.
And if I'm Dallas Vibe and I know there's a player in the snake, you only have a matter of time till that person does figure it out and gets down the snake and gets behind you and shoots you in the back. So I'm going to go with the, confirm move, and that's get the wall player out.
Sure.
And that opens it up for their snake player to come match the Destiny player and the snake. But they're both still up there. Still talking, still ripping their guns. So this point being played a little bit slower for both teams.
So I think the Destiny player might hear...
Yeah, she's hearing
Vibe
her
player
gun
over
now.
the top.
Destiny player switches to the Dorito side at the wall, looking to come get their player, Dallas Vibe player, in the wall as well.
Destiny just loses their snake player.
Yeah, that's a huge elimination for Dallas Vibe. And Dallas Vibe does go around the wall and trades out with their wall player for Destiny. So that's 2 quick kills for Dallas Vibe. Now I would like to see the Dallas Vibe player in the snake corner look to get in the snake and come close this point up. Give your team enough time so you don't have to rush to tie the game up once you score this point. I like that reinsert to the center for Dallas Vibe going right up to the wall. Dallas Vibe losing a player on that Dorito side.
Yeah, it's not a bad move too if the other team has the outsides and you want to kind of penetrate up towards the middle and maybe catch those players thinking that, okay, well, the wall is gone. There's no one back up there.
Now the Dallas Vibe player on the snake side's realizing it, getting in the snake. They did get another kill on the snake side. Destiny
so
player.
You got to find this Destiny player, but it looks like they're spinning around the field without...
They do take out the Destiny player on that Dorito side.
Oh, but I don't know if this Vibe player knows that there's still someone left. Oh, no, she did get shot.
Yeah, that's going to be the point for Dallas Vibe. So 4:42 in the game time. Plenty of time to tie this one up.
So, both games 2-1. That's the biggest thing. It's keeping those leads can be really difficult because you could put up, most of the teams out here, especially teams in your same division, anybody out here can win 2 points quick. Mm-hmm. The thing is almost adjusting your own game plan in that third point.
So that's the toughest thing. Do you go with what's working, or do you play a little bit more defensive because you're up to 2 points and you can play the clock now?
Yeah.
But when that doesn't go your way, trying to play that defense. Now momentum is a crazy thing, and that team that gets that point to start crawling back
Sure.
thinks they can get away with anything.
Yeah.
Here we are under 10 seconds with the Sacramento Diamonds and Shieldmaidens.
So plenty of time left in this game. Oh, we're seeing it.
And we got like a flying V going on here with the Diamonds. Double wall with the snake half chip. I actually like that.
Oh, wow.
And they do pick up a kill in the center.
But Diamonds did get a penalty, losing 2 people in their backfield, it looks like.
But Diamonds all the way on their side in the half chip on the snake side, going to work. And she does get taken out. Shieldmaidens making a move out to the snake insert. Looking to get into the snake. Matched up with a Diamonds player in the snake insert.
So Shieldmaidens' position right now looks like they have, what, four bodies still alive, or 3? I think that
They have 4.
they have 4. Ball's in their court as long as they kind of put this together slowly. But the Diamonds
Sneaking into the snake.
Yeah, this is...
Wow. And that was, a better move than I've seen you do there, Kyle. The Shieldmaidens player matching that girl in the snake, and now they're heads up battling and saving her wall player because Diamonds was looking to turn the corner and get into their snake. And the Shieldmaiden snake player makes a good shot down the wire, takes out their snake player. Advancing to the next knuckle. Shieldmaidens also in the wall. Being proactive, playing both sides. And they're walking down the snake side, clearing it up, looking to tie the game 2-2.
Good aggressive breakout there with the Diamonds. Just that penalty hurt them.
Yeah, definitely. When you have 3 players up the center, they're so limited already with what they can do and get away with up there, and you lose your 2 bodies that could potentially fill out wide.
Sure.
You've really put your team in a predicament there. Now we're going back to this Dallas 5 Destiny game. Similar story. Dallas 5 looking to make a comeback here.
We got the whole DMG camp over here helping out too. Pros,
DMG giving their Sacramento Diamonds team some support, hanging out in the pit.
Great win by DMG also yesterday against Infamous.
That was huge.
They're fighting for relegation.
On the brink of losing their pro spot, and I think they solidified keeping it, which has Latin Saints now getting relegated and losing the pro spot.
And Latin Saints were close to winning the game. 1 or 2 games, it looked like.
Dallas 5 on your screen here, about to break out. Burns up the center.
5 guns up the break.
Going to the wall and the half chip. Now, the only thing I don't like with that move is if a player on Destiny came through to their half chip, could take out the wall player and go bunker their half chip player. So they are leaving a void there that they need to be careful of. Dallas 5 player wrapping around that half chip, looking for shots down the snake side. Destiny player coming up to the wall, matching them. Playing switch hand, waiting, anticipating that Dorito side. And now there's 2 players up in the wall. And they trade out. But Dallas 5 still has the positioning up the center. So they have the advantage. Destiny player in the snake door, buying herself time. Eventually probably looking to fill out here.
Yeah, and slowly picking off the buy players. Destiny's in a good position right now, and I think the only thing that can kind of hurt them is making mistakes or getting too greedy right now.
Definitely.
And we're looking at on buy Burns again attacking the middle, who broke the game open couple points ago. And they kind of have to watch out for exactly this.
And they do catch her.
Yeah.
But she has been a consistent threat up that center.
Sure.
This time, though, Destiny anticipating that in the Dorito brick.
It's not the worst move, though, too, because I feel like the way Vibe was set up, it was just a matter of time before they lost that point. At least maybe try to get that point over with so you don't burn. We're getting low on time here where you're at this point you're thinking, do you let this point ride out and maybe try to tie it up 2-2, or do you throw the towel and try to get 2 points back in that?
Yeah, it's just regardless of the situation, I'd like to see more communication. You know, on this field, that's really what it comes down to.
Sure.
Is knowing where the bodies are and knowing what side you should start pushing. And just having everybody on the team on the same page. Destiny making a move up to the Dorito brick, taking out the Dallas Vibe player in the half chip. But Dallas Vibe doing a counter down the Dorito side. And then also trading out with the Dorito brick. But Destiny with the player's advantage. Looking to score this point and making it 3-1. So that
burned a lot of time there.
Burned a lot of time, and now you have a 2-point advantage. I mean, that could potentially be the game, and that was huge.
Yeah.
And that point was going back and forth, but again, Destiny just staying composed, closing out the point. Probably, you know, due to better communication.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Nice.
So they got married, and I was like, you guys want to make the perfect snake-sized baby.
I saw that Challenger jersey.
Yeah, that's who it
is. And now we're back to the Sacramento Diamonds and Shieldmaidens. 2-2, tied
Looks
up.
like Diamonds getting ready to go straight back up to that wall right off the break again. Looks like they've been liking that.
And here we have the Diamonds breaking out, losing two bodies up the center. 3 bodies up the center.
That looked like a little bit of confusion.
Well, here's an error. I mean, they're totally telegraphing off the gate that they're just loading up the center. And they've been doing it, quite a few points in a row. At some point, you do need to switch it up. Snake player trading out with the Dorito Tower, and they shoot out the back center, and that's going to be a wrap. Shieldmaidens looking to take this point, making it 3-2. Still plenty of time in the game.
It looked like a little bit of a miscommunication because...
You think there was some confusion on the breakout?
Yeah, because one of the Diamonds player ran right in front of the door. Maybe she was coming to supposed to go to the outside of the door, and then she ended up thinking she was going to the middle, but then saw 2 people in front of her. It's kind of too late at that point.
I mean, that definitely could have been a problem there, but they have been loading up the center with a slight flying V.
Yeah. You don't want to run all in the same channel, too, on the snake side.
Yeah, you can have 1 or 2 players delay, commit 1 off the break. But, yeah, losing 3 players off the break going up the center is just not it. I'm sure they will go back to the pit and adjust. All right, now we're back to the Dallas Vibe Destiny game. 3-1 for Destiny. Just under 2 minutes left in the game. Dallas Vibe going to have to come with some aggression. Going to have to do it smart.
Yeah, you don't have to go too fast in these points. I mean, 2 minutes to get a point a minute.
Right. Yeah, 2 minutes.
At this point, you're just trying to get to the tie mark.
I like this move for Dallas Vibe.
That's a great move.
All the way to the snake on that close route.
I saw you take a route kind of like that.
No, that wasn't me. Yeah, maybe yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah. I thought you were going to do an arm match today.
I'll save it for tomorrow.
Right.
And we have snake player looking to crawl down for Dallas Vibe. She feels like she's being held up. But I feel like she can keep going. minute 20 in the game, just about. We're going to have to see some urgency from Dallas Vibe if they want to tie this game up. Dallas Vibe getting on her horse, trying to get down the snake. She makes a great shot from the ground, shooting the snake door.
Wow.
And, yeah, she just needs to keep going. She's on their side, but if she goes one more knuckle, I mean, she's confirmed herself 3 kills right here. And
So
it looks like she's going to do it.
So there's an error here, too, on Destiny's part, is they knew that there was that Vibe was in the snake, and then when they lost the only person that was shooting at them in the snake door,
yeah,
it looks like no one's worried about her.
Well, the snake player for Vibe is taking a bit too long to, you know, get up and get her gun up and start shooting people. Yeah, she's going to shoot everyone, but now you're going to have less than 30 seconds. And she nearly runs out of bounds shooting the last player.
I think it looked like the ref pulled
her for being out of bounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's just field awareness there. And you didn't even have to take such a wide route to their start gate. Just kind of go gun up, searching for the bodies, but understanding the time left in the game. There needed to be a little more urgency there. It was a good move, just needed to do it a little faster.
It'll be interesting to see what they do with that time there, because I think Vibe had a couple players left, but like...
Yeah, but no one hit the buzzer after that call.
Yeah, they thought that she hit the buzzer, so they started walking off the field. It's like...
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going to be called there. I'm sure we'll find out in a minute here after.
I mean, maybe just give them the point because you didn't call her out fast enough and they had bodies alive. Or shave 10 seconds off and give the point.
I'd like to see an interesting game.
How would you call that?
Yeah, give her the point. She made the move. Yeah. Let her have it.
It was just like a foot or two
and it's
out.
Still going to be quite the task for them to try to tie it up with 24 seconds left.
Sure.
So let's see if they can do it. But we're back to the Dallas Vibe Destiny match. Excuse me. We are back to the Sacramento Diamonds Shieldmaidens match. But I think the refs are still talking about that situation in the Vibe Destiny point.
I think you would do a great job reffing, you know, when you're done with playing paintball.
Yeah.
Maybe a head ref position
if
for
it's
you.
Only head ref. I could never be one of those players that's laying down in the center.
Oh, no.
I feel like they're always getting smoked in the back. Shout out to the refs, though. Not an easy job. Kyle and I have done it plenty of times at the local events.
Yeah.
Pretty hard to get excited for that job.
Yeah.
But they do a great job out here. And they're out here all day on their feet in the sun, making the best calls that they can. I mean, it is a tough sport to try to keep fair. Stuff is happening so fast.
Sure.
So always mad respect for all the refs, divisional and professional.
So I think I just heard, I believe Vibe is going to be starting down a player for that player stepping out of bounds and didn't get the point.
So that's not good.
It's kind of like a dirty hang again.
Shieldmaidens taking a core sample out to the corner, but she made it. Yeah, I'm glad she's not hurt. But she did make it out there. And we have Sacramento Diamonds up to the wall with authority, just locking off that Dorito side. Just under 8 minutes left. Diamonds looking to try to tie it. Shieldmaidens taking a lot of heat in that snake corner. Just need to chill out. You're up a point.
Yeah, let those players shoot at you. And take some time there.
You really don't even need to look down the tape if you're the Shieldmaidens player in the snake corner until you hear snake's hot. You can really lock off that Dorito side and kind of look and probe for bodies at the center.
And you know, as you start in these matches, and then just making
So that was just, it's an uncalled for move on Shieldmaidens. You just have to understand there, your upper point.
You have the outside, and now Diamond's taking advantage of it, getting into the snake. But it looks like Shieldmaidens filled out to the snake corner over here.
That was a good move.
Great move.
So that's going to slow down the snake player for Diamonds, and she doesn't even realize that they made that fill out to the corner. If that snake corner for Shieldmaidens just takes a peek down the tape, she can catch the snake player.
Oh.
Sacramento Diamonds getting into their snake. Taking out a Dorito player for Shieldmaidens. I believe it's a 2-on-1. Shieldmaidens in the snake corner. Sacramento Diamond snake player not understanding the situation. Still going to clear the field and probably get this girl's back. And it does happen that way. So if I'm Shieldmaidens and I'm in that snake corner, yeah, I'm looking inside for the most part, but every now and then a head check down the tape does not hurt. A lot of times you will catch a body, you know. You got to be a little more proactive in your bunker, and you'll find or catch bodies more often than you think.
A lot of game time left still in this one, though.
Plenty of game time left in this one for sure. Diamonds tying it up 3-3, so now it's anybody's game.
Oh, yeah, so Destiny did get that point, so I guess it counted as a dirty hang.
Yeah, that's going to be curtains for Dallas 5 there, which is unfortunate. I mean, they had a chance to climb back there and tie the game up. That game could have definitely went either way in the previous points.
Sure.
But Destiny looking to put the nail in the coffin there. Looking good, too. And it looks like they're all talking, understand the situation, reacting first. So they're definitely playing well enough to be one of the favorites to win the tournament.
Yeah, good coaching staff, a lot of experience there.
10 seconds.
Let's see, I mean...
Yeah, I mean, there's only so much you can do in this situation. 24 seconds left in the game.
Try
Dallas
to get
5.
maybe a point here.
Yeah. Breaking out. 2 up the center. Not stopping. Taking out quite a few Destiny players. Only 10 seconds left, though. Down 3. That's going to be the game. Good game for Destiny there.
Yeah.
Way to get the win.
Great job.
And playing this late in the day, you know, it's just past 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That sun starts to become a factor. But, you know, it goes both ways. So
Sure.
got to play above that stuff. A little more back and forth game here, though, with the Diamonds and Shieldmaidens tied up with just under 6 minutes left. It's anybody's game here.
30 seconds.
I'd say either team can kind of take it here. Feel like Diamonds have kind of been in control out of this game, but just making a few mistakes and errors that have allowed Shieldmaidens to take advantage back of the point.
Right. Kind of handing them a few points.
Yeah.
Keeping them in the game when really they could go up on them. Diamonds coming out to the snake corner. Shieldmaidens with a little more of a conservative breakout. 2 in the back center. Just out to the snake door. 1 releasing up to the center wall. I like that move. She's the only one up there for either team. Shieldmaidens losing their only body on the snake side.
Oh, and they do trade out. The Dorito side.
Shieldmaidens body in the center trades out with the Dorito player on the Diamonds, but Diamonds taking a minor penalty.
Losing their whole Dorito side, it looks like now.
Shieldmaidens coming into the snake. realizing that Diamonds do have a player in the snake corner.
So I think at this moment you kind of want to shift towards the Dorito side, since the farthest person out for the Diamonds will now has filled that hole a little bit, moving out of the back center over back to the Dorito side to kind of close that gap after the minor.
Good move for the Diamonds and good shot to take out the snake player. Diamonds now filling all the way out to the corner. And Shieldmaidens, you know, not capitalizing on the situation, still stuck in the Dorito tower, but she does manage to shoot the snake corner for the Diamonds. Shieldmaidens coming up to the center brick that we haven't seen anybody play yet. This might be interesting because she has two bodies right in front of her. If she could just realize there is absolutely nobody in the center or Dorito side of the field. Snake player for the Diamonds.
Oh.
About to get taken out. One more player, and they trade. Great move for Shieldmaidens. They still have...
So it's a one. Is it a one-on-one maybe now?
I think there's only one player on the field, and it's for the Shieldmaidens. And hopefully she figures out in the next 3 minutes that it is kill 5. And
so the Dorito player for the Diamonds, did he get taken out?
yeah, she made a good move out to the Dorito corner, but, you know, got shot in the first 10 seconds off that fill. I mean, those are all good moves, but just reassess, you know, get back with your team on the communication. And
Sure.
she didn't even give her team a chance to realize that she had repositioned all the way out there.
Yeah.
Quickly just engaged in a gun battle and got caught. Good moves being made by both teams. Shieldmaidens just having the body advantage to kind of close out that point. And now we're on an X-Ball schedule since that other match is done. So we will see Shieldmaidens and Sacramento Diamonds back out here. Shieldmaidens with the 1-point advantage, 4-3, with just about 3 minutes left.
Long matches too here.
Yeah, that's what this field is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, just game time in general. So if you're for these two teams here, if they're rotating a lot of the same 5, this is when the standouts really happen. It's like who has more stamina here, who has more in better shape.
yeah, who's going to dig deep?
Because this is when it's like it becomes not only physically tough but mentally, because
Yeah.
you're trying to, you know, you're exhausted and you're trying to think properly and make decisions.
Definitely.
You're running out of air here, so.
Yeah, and when you're playing exhausted, you tend to make, you know, mental errors that can cost you either your body or the point sometimes. But, you know, I'm still seeing good moves from both teams, so I'm not sure that the exhaustion is playing a part just yet.
Yeah, watching the Shieldmaidens come out here, too, nobody's, like, hanging their head. They all look like they have a little pep in their step.
Yeah, they got some swagger.
Yeah.
Up a point. I think if Shieldmaidens take this point, that's going to be the match. But I'm sure Diamonds looking to tie it up right here.
Oh, going to the snake.
Diamonds with their aggressive breakout all the way to the
You
snake.
gotta watch. The pack is a little high on the Diamonds.
Yeah, but Shieldmaidens didn't have a body in that snake door to take that shot.
Okay. It's in there now, but looking Dorito way.
Bodies dropping left and right from
Yeah.
both teams.
Again, Shieldmaidens in the snake corner. Haven't really taken a look once on the tape. And Diamonds capitalizing on that now, getting up here into the 50 snake.
And Shieldmaidens just kind of running into this player's gun in the snake for the Diamonds. Diamond snake player getting 2 quick kills.
But
Losing the player behind her. Almost getting caught by the snake corner. I
Diamond
believe
should be
it's a 3-on-1.
yeah,
Shieldmaidens with just a body in the snake corner.
okay. Ended up getting taken out right there at the end.
So Diamonds tie it up. We have just about 2 minutes left in this game. This is anybody's match.
Diamonds look like rotating a lot of the same 5 there too. So a couple of them coming off the field a little bit. Look slightly winded. I'm not sure. Couldn't tell if the Shieldmaidens are rotating both lines there.
And Diamonds, you know, they look to see play their best when they're come out with an aggressive breakout.
Yeah. Aggressive, but also controlled a little bit.
Definitely.
Whether that's them taking the snake off the break or up there to the middle wall.
Yeah. Shieldmaidens have came out to that snake corner, I think the last 2 or 3 points. I'd like to see them do something a little different over here. Just over 2 minutes left.
So we got one more game after this coming up. Cheetahs, Suricatos, and then the Heroines versus Femmes Fatale.
That's right. That's going to be a good game right there.
It's cool to see the Femmes back out after that was like when we were a kid.
Right.
That was the iconic women's team.
Definitely, yeah. Yellow dye team. Had my crush, Keely Watson.
Oh yeah. Lisa Harvey.
I think Diamond's looking to. Oh, they called a timeout here. That's good. Using their timeouts wisely. Big point right here. Probably going to be the decider of the match. Whoever wins this point.
You know, it's a smart thing to do too. For everyone at home watching, is you let that other team get out to the box.
Yeah, just standing there.
And then you call timeout. So that other team is kind of like, they could have used that, been in their pit, drinking water, talking a little bit more about what they want to do at this point. So
yeah, it's kind of like icing them.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Diamonds players coming out now to their start gate. 10 seconds to the start of this point. Shieldmaidens ready. Looks like they're coming with a heavy center. 2 in the back center. 1 slow rolling to the Dorito laydown. 2 up to the wall for the Diamonds. 1 getting taken out. 1 still up there looking snake side.
4 on 4. Here, Shieldmaidens lost their first Dorito player.
Yep, that's right. Nice counter for Shieldmaidens to come up the center. Not sure if she knows there's another one on the other side of the field. Diamond's looking for her. Wow, and she takes her out and manages to stay alive. That was huge for the Diamonds. And Diamonds are matched up on the snake insert, but Shieldmaidens lose their snake body in that snake insert. So look for the Diamonds.
On the Diamonds. Wow, that was...
I think the ref was about to pull a penalty on that Diamonds player if she would have shot her gun, but it was a trade out.
But good job. It looks like that's Alexandra Coster that's been going up there for the Diamonds. Also got...
60 seconds.
I like how Scout's playing in the snake side for the Diamonds. You know, she's getting in here every point, and she's making quick work of them. And then now, look, she tied it up for the Diamonds on that last point, and now they've taken the lead. So good plan for Scout right there. Way to be consistent. So Diamonds now with the 1 point advantage, just under a minute left in the game. Plenty of time for either side, for either Diamonds to solidify the match or Shieldmaidens to tie it back up.
So now, you know, and Shieldmaidens with a kind of pretty conservative breakout on that last one. which, you know, I think also that was kind of, it was good on both teams because Diamonds have been having some success running out wide, and they were running to the snake, so maybe their Shieldmaidens thought maybe a little bit more conservative of a breakout. We'll shoot them running wide, but they then switch back to attacking the middle, which they weren't able to shoot anyone there.
That's the thing. I mean, if you're going to start with a conservative breakout, you cannot let them out wide, and that scout for the Diamonds is just getting into this snake insert and getting in the snake while they're still stuck in the pocket. It's just not a good situation to be in, and clearly Diamonds are executing the advantage.
And so now you're seeing that tired factor come in. Teams are getting out to the box a little bit later. I think everyone's going to make it for both teams, but
yeah, they're using every second though.
Yeah, you really have to pay attention, you know, when it switches over in the split deck, when it switches over to X-Ball, especially if you're playing a lot of the same players. That's when it starts, you know, the exhaustion kicks in. The mental game is... But I believe someone called a timeout there. Might have been the Maidens on that one.
Yeah, because I think Diamonds called the timeout previously. So Diamonds still looking to get a body onto the field. They have plenty of time. Yeah, you want to make sure you get to the gate with plenty of time, just to, you know, discuss any adjustments you want to make depending on how your opponents are lined up. You know, if there's any audibles that could potentially be called, or
reminding people like, hey, we can't let them go through that middle into our wedge.
Right,
little
just anything.
Things like that. Yeah.
But you can't have those talks if your players aren't at the gate. So just make sure you're there. Be punctual. Scout last body for Diamonds coming out, as I'd expect. She's been doing work on the snake side. Just under 10 here. Diamonds breaking out all the way to the snake corner and the Dorito 1. So they have the wide advantage. Shieldmaidens coming up to the center, losing both bodies, trying to come up to the wall.
And that might have been the point there.
Yeah, because now if the Diamonds come up the center, Shieldmaidens don't have that body to come trade out. And if they do, they just put themselves in a worse spot. Shieldmaidens, definitely the exhaustion is kicking in. I mean, making moves, not checking spots off, and just running into guns. 15 seconds left. Diamonds looking to close this match out. Diamonds looking solid. And the rest of the bodies for Shieldmaidens walking off.
That's probably going to be it. Yeah.
That is it. Good match for the Diamonds.
So you giving Tiger Wear Headband a Scout over here?
I think Scout,
yeah,
you know, MVP of that match.
Coster also up in the middle was putting in some work.
Definitely.
Yeah, we unfortunately didn't have a booth out here for Tiger Wear, but we have some products. So if you guys are looking for anything that you've seen online or in the past, we might have some little hidden gems for you. So come on by. I'm by the Field 1 booth, or just shoot us a message and we can set you guys up.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. See you out there.